Okay, we're at the second oil derrick of the day. I'm going to visit. I think I only know where there's 3 of them. But I'm going to try to visit all 3 today. It's 8:30 in the morning. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's pretty warm. This gets overgrown real bad in the summertime. I've only been back here a couple times. It's probably my 3rd, maybe my 4th time. I was always worried about these big puddles coming up. They're not big, they're really deep though. And I think I had a tough job with one of them the first time I came back, and ever since I've been a little spooked. I think they're coming up. They look pretty benign. They're like little 2-foot puddles. They're 2 foot long, but they're like deep holes if you get in them. So I think what happened is somebody got stuck and just sat there spinning their tires and dug deeper and deeper, and now they fill up with water. Here's one right there. It's not too bad. So this is the one. And this one here. I was an idiot once. I thought that they were only 2 inches deep. And so I tried to ride through them once. And I think it was the first time I came up here. I said, oh, those are just little puddles. I tried to go through it, and I sucked down to my axles. I was like, damn, that's deeper than it looks. So ever since then, I've been a little bit spooked. Even those ruts there, you don't want to really drop into them. I know there are some riders that would just eat this up, but it's not me. Just riding the TT-R230 farm bike. Just a farm bike. What is nice about this bike is it's so quiet. I can sneak up on wildlife. Sneak up on elk, deer. They don't even hear you coming. Those guys in those side-by-sides are uncork the pipes on them. I think it sounds cool. Any animal within 5 miles just scatters. Blah, blah. Red cardinal. He's like, let me get across, mister. So I'm just going to take it. Short ride today. Dollywood is Dolly Parton and Dollywood is opening up a new roller coaster today. I think it's called like Bear Mountain or Bear Express, something like that. They said the ride lasts a little more than 2 minutes long, so it's a pretty long roller coaster. But it's not supposed to be not that bad. It doesn't go upside down and stuff. so I can go on it. They said it's good for kids and all the way up to elderly people. So people like me, elderly. Last couple times I went, I rode on a couple of those roller coasters that pretty violent, actually. I could feel my brain rattling around in my skull. Come on, Dolly, you're killing me here. And then I don't feel good for the rest of the day, so it's really not that fun. You think it's going to be fun, and then because you see people having fun, and everybody's loving it, and then you go on it and it's like pure terror. I feel like I'm going to fall out of the car and it sends you upside down, you know. But I just don't like the jerking back and forth. It ends up messing with my equilibrium, my inner ear. So the rest of the day I feel a little drowsy or whatever. Feel a little seasick. So I don't do those anymore. Dolly has plenty of stuff to do there. I actually like the steam train. She's got an original coal-powered steam train, so it takes you for a ride around the park. It's kind of nice. It's a little messy. If you got a white t-shirt, you'll get some a little bit of soot on you. There it comes out. Dolly says, it'll come out, don't worry. Have some fun. Dolly's coming out with a new rock album. I think it's coming out in November. I think November 11th or November 23rd, something like that. She's got 30 songs. Which is pretty amazing because they nominated her to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and she kind of originally turned it down and said, no, I'm not a rock star, you know, I'm more country. Which kind of makes sense. And I don't know, they must have convinced her for some reason. So later on she said, okay, I'll accept the award, but I'm going to do a rock album. So I figured it'd be maybe 2 or 3 songs. And she's now done, I guess, 30 songs. Collaborating with different rock stars. Pretty amazing. It's the hardest working person that I know. Can't imagine what it takes to produce 30 songs in a year or two. And collaborating with that many people. It takes a little bit of effort. I don't do that is because I'm too lazy. Dolly would, oh boy, I should have gone to the right. Woo, that's deeper than I thought it was going to be. That's why I go to the left. I'm glad I stayed on it. So I think that's the deepest puddle this thing's ever been through. And I go through that puddle on the other side all the time. I actually stay to the side of the puddle. I've never actually gone through, like, but I was chatting about Dolly. Wasn't paying attention. That was deep. Woo! Yeah, I got soaked. Come on, squirrel, get on out of there. Woo, man. The whole bike got cleaned. That was a deep puddle. It had to have been 2 feet deep. So anyway, so Dolly produces her first rock album with 30 songs in about, oh man, I think it was just a year and a half, maybe 2 years at the most. She collaborated with a bunch of rock stars. I saw the list yesterday of the songs and all the artists that she collaborated with. It's a hell of a list. But I imagine people typically will say yes when they receive a call from Dolly saying, gee, you want to be on my album? So pretty soon, come November, you're going to see nothing but Dolly on the news. Pretty funny. Ah, man, I'm soaking wet.